Now we start with 1 hour chart. We want to see whether we can get any trade setup. Okay, first of all, we refer to our last video analysis. If you refer to my last day analysis, when the price was within this range, we are looking for buy. Then later, when the price was at this range I mentioned, anyone is in the trade with having entry above this top or here, they have to take out the trade. They don't need to stay with the trade because I mentioned this is a correction for one move down, and this is what we get. That's why I was keep mentioning we cannot be in the trade. Okay, now as we can see the price drop. Now we want to see what is the next, whether we can get the another trade setup, I mean for buy, or this one can turn to a correction for one move down. Okay, now the question is whether we need to wait the price to break this low before we look for buy or not, if we want to buy. But later we talk whether we can look for sale or not. But first we move to daily chart. As we can see based on daily chart, this line, which is the price is 762. When the price was within this move, we mentioned anytime the price come to this level, we expect the correction. As we can see the price tag and reverse. Okay, now the thing is we want to see what's the next, whether the price can reverse or not. And if we refer to forward chart, again, we have been within this move. We mentioned we are looking for the one move down. This is what we get. Now the only question is, can we expect this one continue to break this low before we look for buy, or the price can reverse from here? Similar to other charts, if the price reverse from here, the possibility this one turn to a correction for one more drop is there. Okay, I mean the reason I'm mentioning this one, if anyone get the trade within this range, they need to be aware about this possibility as well. Okay, we move to 1 hour chart. We want to see how we can trade it. By the way, the first question is whether we can expect. I mean, we should. Sorry. By the way, whether we should expect the price to break this low before we look for buy or not. Okay, since the price almost tag here, this low is near, but we have this shadow. I think we don't need to wait the price to break this low before we look for buy. That means any buy opportunity if we get within this range, we take it. But as long as the price come to this top, when the price come to 2557, then we start to manage it. If it is not moving, we should be aware, as I explained, based on forward chart, a bigger correction. Okay, now we want to see, because we don't have any trade set up. If later we see this one start to move, start to move up, this means start uptrend, but it's very corrective, similar to what I drew here, then we cannot look for buy. The best things is if we get the sell, we get, we look for sell, and the target will be this low, which is 410. Okay, we want, if we get the correction again for the sell, any sell we're looking, we want the price to break this low. But the thing is how we can look for buy if the price reverse from here. The first thing is whether we get the sharp move or correction flag. This is the only way we can get the buy. And this one, if it start to drop similar to what I drew here, in terms of the corrective, then this one can give us better confirmation for the reversal. Okay, by the way, right now we don't have any trade setup here. We just follow the chart. If I see any trade setup or update, then I will share. Okay, right now we cannot buy, even we cannot sell, because there is nothing there. We need to wait for the correction. By the way, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.